bilateral free trade agreement negotiation has increased by leaps and bounds in the last 10 years. India has been concluding free trade agreements with a number of its trading partners by which concessions are being granted in the tariff on goods which are originating from those particular countries. Similarly, Indian exporters of goods to those countries also enjoy a concession in that particular country. Now, one of the important aspects of a free trade agreement in regard to goods is rules of origin. So, rules of origin also have over a period of time been standardized, and clear-cut what are the requirements is also specified. For example, whether the goods are wholly obtained or partially obtained. If it is partially obtained, is there a product-specific rules of origin or is there a general rule of origin? Is there a qualifying value-added content? If so, how that should be calculated? What are the processes which are not allowed under the free trade agreement is also been specified. Similarly, the various requirements of the rules of origin are specified in the each rule of origin which is there, and this is being followed and concessions are being extended. However, in 2020, the Customs Administration of Rules of Origin, CAROTAR Rules 2020 under Section 28DA have been notified. In fact, after 2020, if you look at the negotiations which have taken place, for example, including the India-Australia FTA, which was concluded and notified on 29th of December 2022, there is a very clear requirement of what is the minimum information requirement which must be obtained. In fact, the CAROTAR rules in that Form 1 prescribes what that minimum information requirement which the importer must have. So, if the set of minimum information is there, according to me, there should be no requirement or no opportunity for the customs to invoke the CAROTAR rules and ask for information. However, it appears that in number of cases, the CAROTAR rules are being invoked and information regarding cost of production and other sensitive information is being sought for from the importers. What we have to note is Rule 5 of the CAROTAR rules specifically provides that if the officer has reason to believe that the certificate of origin is not to be accepted, then and only then such information can be sought. Now, what is reason to believe is very important. It is not simply some whims and fancy. If the minimum information is required, there must be some information on the basis of which that information is sought. Otherwise, asking for such information in every case would unnecessarily dilute the concessions which are granted on the free trade agreement. This requires looking into.